Hey people, it's me, and in case you're wondering who I am, I'm the Methuselah of Halloween haunts. And you can call me the, because I don't want to be called Meth. That would be bad. Anyway, we have an interesting prop here, a new one from Home Depot. We're going to build him. He's well, I don't know, he says he's a troll. Looks like a troll. You can call him an ogre if you want, but we'll call him a troll. We'll go with Home Depot's opinion. Anyway, we like, meaning my daughters and I, we like the traditional mythological kind of horror and Halloween things. This fits right in with us, so I have high expectations. He's 8 feet tall. What else has he got? He's got a timer, which is pretty cool. His head, mouth, body, and arms with club all move. It's motion activated, and he has 5 different phrases, or even better, you can run him without saying anything. Just lights, which is cool. But yeah, he looks like a good prop. Let's see. Let's try him out. Here we go. I do have a feeling this is not going to be an easy build. It looks like a tough build to me, but we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely think that the prop was opened previously and repacked because there's some denting in this plastic here. It looks like smudging from people's fingers. The latex was pushed in. We had to pull it out to fix his nose. So definitely might have been repacked. I don't really care about, I mean, it's messed up to send a brand new item like that and not say like a previously owned. But I don't really care about that as long as it works. But there might be a reason it was returned, so you never know. We'll check it out.
Okay, so let's find out if it's in pristine condition or not.
I assume you start with the base.
Yep, we always start with the base. We'll give Home Depot the benefit of the doubt. I tend to do that because, you know, worst comes to worst with Home Depot, which I like. I don't have, if there's something wrong with this prop, I don't have to pay for shipping. I just take it to the Home Depot store and get a new one or a refund.
Yeah, Home Depot.
So that makes it a lot easier.
Is definitely the most customer friendly of all of the Halloween providers.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about Lowe's. I did have an issue with Lowe's once, so I will say Home Depot is the best.
Did you put these 2 pieces together?
I did not.
So it came, so that means somebody put it together and put it back in the box.
Probably. I don't know because I don't know how the box was originally set up.
Step number 1 is to put them together.
Yeah, so it's looking more and more like this was a used prop. Yeah. But we'll see how it goes. It doesn't mean it doesn't work.
And it doesn't mean it does.
That's true too, but we'll return it because Home Depot's good with that stuff. Unlike Spirit, that if you order something, you have to pay for shipping to return, which is annoying. Or HalloweenCostumes.com, where you have to pay for shipping no matter what.
All right, so let's get these 2 legs. Which are labeled D and F. Why D and F go on A and B, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I must say, I have to give props to this prop because, you ready? Oh, never mind. Now, different feet, right and left foot.
Yeah.
As you all know, that's a peeve of mine. I like a right and left foot, and 99% of props have the same foot for both feet. However, it is the same mold. It's just reversed.
Well, that's okay, as long as like You can tell right and left foot.
Yeah, is it the same mold? Yeah, it's the same mold. All right, but that's fine. As long as there's a right one and a left one. I discovered why the numbers are out of sync. In other words, D goes with C, E goes with F, instead of having what they normally would do is this would be C and D, E and F. The reason is because you're not supposed to put these bars on first. Ta-da! Thank you, thank you. Hey. All right, we need the meat of the troll legs. And this is it. Does this look like meaty troll legs?
Oh, they're rather thin, huh?
If this is the meaty troll legs, these trolls don't give a lot of meat. They wouldn't need a lot of dwarves
No.
to eat for this, to maintain this amount of muscle tissue. And both of these are labeled G, so they are actually interchangeable. Now, attach the hips, etc., etc. So, this be the hips. Let's take the cardboard off, throw it out of screen, and let's check this out. So you got the control box, lights, timer, step pad or off, volume control, and your power source. And this goes to the motor. And then this comes out and goes probably to the lights or something, I don't know. And then you got these three wires coming out. Red, yellow, and white like an audio. The old audio ones. All right. So this gets mounted this way. That one clicked in, but this one's giving me a hard time because with that one clicked in, the angle is off on this, but you can give it a little. All right. Next. See, just like that, we're up to step number 5. How easy was that? Attach the hoop, and then my old friend cotter pins. Where, did you see the bag? Oh, yeah. So the cotter pins are in with the adapter, it looks like. Are these different, or are they identical and interchangeable? The cotter pins on both sides for the hips. They do not want these hips to become dislodged. And I believe, just for the sake of my own obnoxious head, yes, in this case, the hips are interchangeable. I am absolutely having nightmares at the thought of putting all these cotter pins in. But I have a suspicion that when they repacked this box, they threw an extra set of cotter pins in, maybe, because that's a hell of a lot of cotter pins. But we shall find out. Okay. Next, they want me to put this big obnoxious thing in. See it? And this came crimped, which, you know, whatever.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah, 8 feet, 8 feet. And then they want me to connect the red one, but only the red one. So, fortunately, the ends are very close to each other, right here. And there's a little divot to tell you which way it goes together. Slide this up, and you screw it in. Screw it in. Man, they're making them. They are making props better and better all the time. At least they're trying. You know, like they're making these to
More sturdy.
be
But
secure.
they have to with these large props.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of it. The fact that they're large and they're theoretically outdoor props. Yeah. You know, so. All right. Next. Cover assembled support frame with bodysuit costume. It is recommended that you use a ladder. Wow. So 2 interesting things. Number 1, I was hoping not to do the bodysuit yet because I hate doing that. But it's interesting that they actually recommend you doing a ladder instead of leaning it down like they do with most of, at least the 12-foot props. And I always stubbornly try to do the 12-foot prop with a ladder and realize that even with a ladder, I'm too goddamn short. Unless I get I should pull out an 8-foot ladder one of these days. Or whatever. Anyway. All right, so.
Go get a ladder.
It's right behind you. Okay, people. A 6-foot ladder should be adequate to do an 8-foot prop, I believe. We will find out. This is the prop, what they call it, the costume. It comes with the latex filled belly and a metal bar attached. It's pretty involved, pretty heavy. So it's not like just throwing a piece of cloth over the prop like most of them. So I'm gonna pull this guy a little bit forward. All right, at least he's not getting his horns tangled in my chandelier like the Wendigo. And,
yeah, that wasn't the best choice we made.
Yeah.
But that's why we exist, to tell you guys what not to do.
Well, I'm good at that.
By our own mistakes.
All right. Okay. So now the next step, very interesting. There's a jacket that goes on top of this costume. We now, before the arms are even on, have to put the jacket on, slide these sleeves through the sleeves of the jacket. This be the jacket. Let's see. See how I look. How do I look? Do I look trollish?
You're covering the mic and probably making noise.
Okay. All right, anyway.
It's way too big for you.
Story of my life.
What?
Whatever that means. Always put the spreader bars down on the ladder. So there's your OSHA tip for the day. All right, and then it says, stick hook and loop strips on collar of jacket together at neck level. All right, attach right and left arms to body. Waiting for that. And then I got to get under there to put cotter pins in. Let's see. We might leave these ones off. I don't know. Let's see. All right, this one would be the right or the left? What does it matter? Does it not matter? Well, let's see. This one is marked Z or N. Probably N. And this one is M. So we have M and Z. Let's see, M and N. And N is the left arm. Very weird arms. You got this pillow and 4 bars. They're very flexible. Pretty cool. I like it. I think. So this is not an easy task. The arms. They want you have a cotter pin. Because basically, when you're pulling it down, you're going to unhook that, doing it this method. So now we have to attach the middle of the club and then lock it in. So we have to take this part. This is the middle, and it has 4 clips here that fit into the other part of it, and then you turn. Yeah, you got to get it all the way in there. You got to play with it a little bit to get it to go all the way in and lock tightly. And be careful, because it would be very easy to crack those plastic pieces, those pegs, or whatever you want to call it. All right, now, next. Okay, so now they want you obviously to connect the the right arm with the, left arm. I'm all right. Let's go back to school. The left arm with the left hand. See that? There's like a rubber band at the end of the latex arm, and there's a groove at the end of the hand. You put that rubber band into the groove, and it holds the arms in place. Next, attach club head to right forearm middle club. Blah, 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 blah. Still have wires to connect. 2 wires from the head. All right. Here goes, the club. Okay. Same setup as the other part of the club. And we will use the same caution in making sure it is seated correctly. Try not to crack it. All right, now I'm guessing, just a random guess, but I'm guessing the head is next. Definitely not one of the easiest props to put together. Takes probably an hour, maybe more. But helps if you have help.
Yeah, and I would say with the constant up and down, you do need a little bit of a level of, mobility and fitness.
You would. So what are you trying to say? I'm as non-mobile and unfit as they come, aren't I? Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying, Dad.
Yeah. Oh man. This is obnoxious because the head is heavy and awkward, and you have to get in there on the ladder. Now, I got to get closer. Okay. Yeah, you got to get it up high enough. Then you got to get in there, push the button, and push it in more till it clicks. All right, all the plugs are in. The yellow and white one are connected, and we just have the adapter to put in. Take that little tag off, warning people not to climb on it, and we can check them out. The adapter's in two parts now. I don't know why they do that now, but why not? So I'm gonna thread the wire before I actually attach the adapter to the wire. Are we good? All right, folks. Adapter's in. I'm removing the protective strip on the bottom of the dress of the whatever they call Velcro in Home Depot code. Hook, loop, hop, lock, whatever. And I'm zipping them up. Closed. All that's left is to attach this end of the adapter. I don't know if there's a direction to it. Yeah, you can see it. It won't go all the way in unless it's in the right direction. Gotta plug them in. My assessment, good prop, worth the money. A lot of movement, big, not that expensive because it's Home Depot. Home Depot's relatively cheap.
High quality.
He's got green eyes, the right color.
Just like yours.
He's pretty cool. I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the vocalization. I'm happy with the quality. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
he's a
pretty
perfect
good.
troll.
And I'm happy with his look.
And it's good to get giant props that make sense.
Yeah, right. Not a giant, not a 10-foot clown. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's something that makes sense, or
An ogre would be a big creature.
a giant grave digger that's just giant for no reason, you know.
Yeah. Definitely like this prop. I think I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, actually, he would have been good 12 foot. He was
Yeah.
bigger. But it's very good. I like this prop a lot. He's gonna go with you know, like medieval. We don't particularly have a medieval scene, but he'll go good in a castle, in a mad scientist lab, or what were you thinking, Harry?
I'm gonna put him with my Jason and the Argonauts.
Jason and the Argonauts. As soon as she makes them.
It's like a fantasy. I'm gonna do like a fantasy.
Yeah, he'll go there. Greek myth. Very good. Cool prop. Good looking prop.
All right, Daddy.
Yeah, I may touch up the hands, head, feet, add a little detail, bring it out, because it's molded obviously in one color, and then they just sprayed a little brown.
Yeah, it's a little flat.
But I have very little complaints as of now with this prop. Definitely worth the money too. All right, we need you to like and subscribe, hit notifications, share this video.
And comment.
And we got many more on the way. Comment. Hey, give us a comment. You know, whatever you want to say.
All right.
I'm out of here.